Hello, YouTube. First vlog of 2016. Happy. Well, it's been a pretty busy year so far. I don't know about you guys, but I've got two young boys, and these guys are active. It's a good thing I don't have a social life, because I wouldn't have time for it even if I had. Barely find time to wipe the sweat from my brow. But I'm not complaining. Love spending time with my boys. So we're off to just making a quick trip across town. Beautiful sunny afternoon here. May 2nd, 2016 in North Vancouver. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. And I'm doing a no-no. I'm riding with shorts and a t-shirt. And generally don't do this for trips that are over like 5 kilometers for you Yanks. Just simply because you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to jut out in front of you. It could be the neighbor's cat. Oh, poor kitty. Meow. Anywho, it's good to be back with you guys. Hope to be doing this a little bit more often. I've only been on this thing twice this year, and it's been like this quite a bit. And like I said, it's pretty hard to find time just to get on it, let alone get on it for any kind of duration and talk about something that is not just ramble, which is kind of what this is. But hey, it's the first vlog of the season, guys. Notice I've been getting a bit of traffic on the old lane splitting. Vlogs that I've done in the past, and there's a couple. I noticed there's the viewers are up on the enduro vlogs that I was doing. I haven't even been on my KTM this year, which is very sad. Usually I'm out riding in like February, but not this year. It's pretty bleak. So I dusted the old girl off, and here we are. I haven't put my new pegs on yet. Got some aftermarket billet pegs. Haven't put them on yet. Haven't had the time. I did put my new levers on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Cheapy aftermarket Asian jobs. But you know what? They're pretty good. I had to do a bit of work on the left lever, or was it the right? I can't remember. Had to shave down the brass sleeve that they put in there because the lever wasn't fitting. So I had to drill that out. But it's working really nicely now. And they only cost me like, remember what it was. Like $30 or something. It's cheap. Cheap. And the real jobs were super expensive. So I wasn't all that excited about spending $150 on levers. It was $40, I think I paid. Very affordable. I've noticed that the local forums, the riding forums, are already gearing up for group rides, which is really cool. I think I might take a couple of those in this year if I can find the time. And meet some of you folks. Meet some of the local guys. Might do a couple more bike reviews. Hoping to get on that Triumph. We're really what was it? The FZ09 really turned my crank last year. I'm hoping to get on a 2015 Triumph. So I can't afford a 2016 Triumph. That's for damn sure. But a 2015 Triumph, I might be able to convince the wife of that. Oh, who am I kidding? This is all just pure luxury. She's not into the... Well, I shouldn't say that. She's a pretty forgiving wife. Pretty good chick. But they all have their limits, you know? There's only so many toys you can try and sneak by them. This is where riding a bike really comes in handy. Notice that the traffic from North Vancouver to West Vancouver is getting worse. With all this construction going on, all the extra traffic. I guess it's pretty much the same all over the place. No matter where you go, people need a place to live. It's the way it goes, kids. And it's getting so expensive here. It's ridiculous. Had to sell our house last year because I couldn't afford to live in it anymore, pretty much. And we bought a smaller house, townhouse actually, and yeah, now that place has gone up. Get this, it's gone up 20%, and we've only been in it for 6 months. Can you believe that? 20%. How the hell does anybody afford to live in this city? Like, it's getting so bad that the emergency services, like the guys, you know, emergency services, paramedics and firemen, and the guys in the trades, like carpenters and plumbers, they can't afford to live on the North Shore because it's ridiculous in terms of how expensive it is. So they move out of town and they live in the valley. And when they do that, it increases their travel time, like exponentially, obviously. So when they come to get to it, like when they need to get to a job, when they need to get to an emergency, and maybe an all hands on emergency, it takes them like an hour and a half to get there because of traffic and the distance, and it's causing a problem. Not just for, you know, trades being available to work on your project, but, you know, the firemen getting to your house before it burns to the ground. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts, I say. But what are you gonna do? You can either live with it or move. I guess I do a bit of both. I live with it and I move. So it's a bit loud on the freeway. How's the showy helmet working for noise reduction? It's the shits! It does not work. It's quite loud. You hear the whistling of the wind, and it doesn't matter if I close the vents or not. Actually, it gets worse. The wind finds other places to come in, and then it starts making a lot of noise, which is weird. Anyway, I'll sign off. I'll catch up with you guys on the next run. Hope you guys are having a great spring. Motophonic, signing off. Take care, guys.
Yeah.